Yo, what's up, guys? New location for you, traveling around the world with you. I'm here in my kitchen. I'm going to take my shirt off, so hold on. I'm just going to show what my physique looks like currently, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about this stuff. Oh, yeah, look at that. All right, so let me try to relax. I kind of naturally suck things in, but yeah, this is what I look like, so pretty chubby. I'm like 184 pounds is what I weighed in at most recently. So yeah, anyway, that's what I look like. Um, but my weight loss stuff is probably not going to actually happen right now. Just because, well, um, I'm leaving. In less than a week now, I'm going to be gone traveling for about 2 weeks. And so I'm not going to really have a ton of control. I'll still do my best, but I'm not going to have a ton of control over my diet and stuff. Things aren't going to be as like scheduled and regulated as I would like. And same with exercise. So really, it won't be until around, well, after Christmas that I really dial in and stuff. And even then, that first week or two will probably be more like a calibration phase, which I'll explain more when that happens. But basically, what I'm going to do is I don't know how much food I need to eat to lose weight, right? So basically, I'll just be eating the food and track using a bunch of stats to figure out how much food I need to eat, right? So I'll pay attention to how much I'm eating and then my weight and all that stuff. And, I'll be able to figure out how much food I need to eat to actually lose weight. But I also just meal prepped. So we're going to talk about that. Most of my meal plans are basically the same. I've always eaten kind of the same. It's just going to be how much I'm eating and stuff like that. So yeah, here we go. So for breakfast, my breakfast is always pretty much always the same. It's 2 whole eggs, egg whites, 200 grams of egg whites, and then historically I would eat it with 1 russet potato, but because there are potatoes in one of these meals, which I'll show you in a second, I'm actually gonna eat it with rice. So the first thing I'll do when I wake up, throw a cup of rice in the rice cooker, and then once that's close to being done, I'll scramble up the 2 eggs with the egg whites, and I'll eat half the rice with that. My next meal, I will eat the rest of the rice with a half pound of 96% ground beef with sauteed onions and peppers. I like to have 1 beef meal and 1 non-beef meal, so usually it's 99% ground turkey or chicken breast. This is turkey because I had bought extra stuff for Thanksgiving, so I had bought 2 boxes of stuffing, only used 1, stuff like that. So I decided to make another Thanksgiving meal prep. So here we have 99% turkey. It's a little less than a half pound because I had so much stuff. Green bean casserole, you can see in there, green bean casserole, stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy, that it just wouldn't make sense to eat this over 4 meals, so I made it into 5. I'm going to eat 1 right now, and then the 4 will be for the next 4 days. But anyway, so yeah, that's what it is. What I just said, 99% ground turkey, a little less than half a pound, mashed potatoes, gravy, stuffing, green bean casserole. And then my next meal, which at this point, this is usually my after post-workout meal. I've been doing this for a while too. It's just what I prefer. I don't know. I wasn't a big cereal guy growing up. I never ate cereal as a kid, in fact. But I like Reese's Puffs. So what I do is I mix 2% milk with a protein shake, and I pour that over the cereal. And yeah, so I get protein, carbs, everything I need post-workout, and it tastes good. It's sweet. So yeah, I like it. And then my last meal of the day is 100-calorie thing of popcorn. I used to do cottage cheese, but I around here the brands that I like aren't here, and I haven't found a brand that I like. So instead, I have been trying Greek yogurt, various things. I have a ice cream maker. I've tried making my own ice cream with a Greek yogurt base and stuff, and I found just for ease that these little cups are pretty nice. And then also besides that, I have 1 packet of Element that I have every day, and everything else I drink is just water and soda. I drink Diet Dr. Pepper or Dr. Pepper Zero, whichever, a lot. And then this is my nighttime cocoa, which is called Moon Brew, and it's very good. It tastes good. It helps you sleep. It's like a magnesium supplement, essentially. I'm going to be honest, I haven't had that in quite a while. I fell out of favor of that a few months ago. But that's just mostly because I'm a degenerate and I stay up super late, and then I don't have a good routine in place. But generally speaking, I will have that at night as well with So I'll sit down in front of the TV, like put on a show and eat my last meal with my hot cocoa, and then I'll go to bed, right? And that is pretty much it. So yeah, this was a kind of weird video. I've never done anything like this. But yeah, that is kind of that is everything I eat in a day. And that is what my physique looks like starting this weight loss / lifting thing. It's going to be weird because I'm not just going to be losing weight. I'm also going to be gaining muscle, which is going to complicate the math on what the scale is saying, but we'll do our best. Either way, you know, we should feel better, we should look better, and we should be lighter when all is said and done. So, yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace.